Welcome back, familia, to NorthsideLDN, caramba. And today we've got some breaking news. Jorginho and Partey might be signing new contracts. We're going to get straight into it. Make sure you're hitting the like button and subscribing on your way in. And let's get straight into the news. Let's go. One football. We got it here. Arsenal midfielder Jorginho is expected to put pen to paper a new contract to the club, according to the Athletic journalist David Ornstein. Let's go down. They talk too much. Jorginho's current contract expires 30th of June with an option of another year, but Arsenal have offered a new deal which the midfielder is expected to sign. For me, get rid of him. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. I'm sorry. It's about time that we move on. Where were you when we needed to qualify against Bayern Munich? Okay, then. Our best midfield doesn't include you. You're what, 32 years old? No. Por amor de Deus, no me foda a cabeça. It's time to go now. Yeah, we need to start cutting the umbilical cords around here. You know what I mean? There's too much hormones. You know what I mean? I don't care. With these players, bro, I do not care. Jorginho needs to go. Toney needs to go. Nketiah needs to go. There's a load of them that need to go. Cut the umbilical cord. I'm not your mum. Yeah, this isn't bitty time. It's time to go. I don't want to hear nobody about, oh, these players can do a job. When we needed players like him, did he step up? Yes, he had a good couple of games. We need players that are going to perform for at least 90% of the season. And this guy, he has what, 3 or 4, 5 maybe, good games. Never really been consistent. Game in, week out, he doesn't perform. He has a couple of good games. I'm sorry, you're 32 years old. You're only slowing down. It's time to go. It's time to go now. You've tried your hardest. It's time to leave now. You know what I mean? I don't want Jorginho getting a new contract. I don't think he deserves a new contract. I think we should be moving on. We've been moving on. Remember when we got Champions League football qualification last season? Everyone's saying that we can get world-class players. Then go get me the world-class players. Go get me the world-class players. And the players here that are not good enough, just get rid. Just get rid. There's no point hanging on. How long have we hanged on to flipping Nketiah? How long have we hanged on to Toney? How long did we hang on when we had Rob Holding, robbing the living here? For how long? 7, 8, 9 years? Now I'm tired of it. You ain't good enough. Goodbye now. We're trying to win major honors. Yeah, so you're either gonna be good enough for us to get there, or you gotta go. Tô cansado. Por amor de Deus, eu tô cansado. So listen, for me, sell him. I don't know how much we'll probably get for him. Probably get maybe 15 million because of his age. You know what I mean? He's still got a bit of a reputation, obviously, what he done at Chelsea. Listen, sell him. Sell him and get me somebody that can actually compete for the starting lineup. I don't need players that are going to give me 50%. I need players that are going to give me 100%. And when, you know, if you're going to be bringing, the whole point of bringing experienced players is because they've been there and they should be in their prime. This guy, bro, our best midfield, Partey, Odegaard, Rice. That's it. And that leads me on to the next one. Thomas Partey potentially having a new contract as well. This one is no, actually, it's not a difficult one. If we need to assess his injuries. If it's going to be reoccurring, sell him and get me somebody on the same level or better. If the injuries are gone and it's cleared up and he's all fine, then cool. For me, Thomas Partey is not a quality thing. It's more of an availability, and I can't be having players that, you know, we're just going to be carrying and we're just going to be, we can't have this. We already got this problem with Jesus. Every time it comes to the crunch end of the season, gets injured. Thomas Partey, his injury record at Arsenal since he's been has been a disgrace. We can't keep going. We can't keep carrying players, bro. We can't keep carrying players. So for me, Thomas Partey, I mean, they just need to assess. Obviously, I'm not a doctor. I don't know his whole history record in terms of injuries, but if he's going to be getting constantly injured, then sell him. Sell him, because if the player, when you get to the crunch end of the season and you need to get over the line, if those players are not available, it's more like it's as good as not having him. It's as good as basically not having him. So Thomas Partey, I want him to stay. I rate Thomas Partey. I think he's got attributes that Rice doesn't have. His long range passing. Yeah, I think both of them defensively are solid, but I think he's a combination between Rice and Jorginho. So he's got good passing, his vision, but he can also defend and protect that back line. I'd rather Thomas Partey stay. I'd rather him stay. But at the same time, if this injury is reoccurring, I remember when we had this problem with Rosicky in the past. I remember when we had it with Diaby in the past. I remember when Wilshere started getting certain injuries, bro. Nah. Listen, if he's going to keep getting injured, it's time to just cut our losses and cash in and go get somebody that can compete with Rice or that can be in the starting midfield that is as good as Thomas Partey. We were told, these videos that told us, we've got Champions League, we can get world-class players. Go get me the world-class players, and don't get Sabe, go get me the world-class players. Big up to everyone that's in here right now. You know what I mean? I will be pinning up everyone's comments. Make sure you're smashing the likes. You know what I mean? Alive before I travel. I am traveling in about half an hour. So make sure you're smashing the likes up. Make sure you're all in here liking and subscribing. But yeah. What do you, man, think about Thomas Partey and Jorginho getting a new contract, bro? Extend Jorginho's contract for the culture. Nah, about for the culture, bro. Nah, about for the culture. I mean, Arsenal can seriously upgrade on Jorginho. 100% we can upgrade on Jorginho. 100%. You know what I mean? 100%. Personally, I wouldn't play Timber in these 3 remaining games. Let them chill next preseason. I agree. I don't think we are going to get onto Timber. So let me just pin that one. We will get onto Timber in a bit. But yeah, man, listen, I like Thomas Partey, but I'm not liking his availability. And maybe it's the way that the managers handled him. I remember a game where he was injured and Arteta pushed him back onto the field. I know that was a couple of years ago, but Arteta needs to fix up in the way that he handles players that are injured and rushing them too fast back from injury. Also, players that come back from injury, like Jesus, and you're rushing him into the first team, let him build a bit of momentum. Because when he came back into the first team, he was trash. You know, so when you come back from a injury, a long-term injury, it takes a while to pick up, and it's mainly psychological. But then football's a rhythm game, and it takes time to build that rhythm. Let him have a couple of minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Let the player grow rhythm. So, listen. I just don't want to have another situation of Diaby, man. I don't want to have another situation of Diaby. That's how I feel. So Jorginho and Thomas Partey. Listen, Thomas Partey can stay if he's going to be fit, and that's down to the medical team to decide that. But Jorginho needs to go. Jorginho 100% needs to go. If he's not good enough to get us over the line in the Champions League, what's he here for? What's he here for? Because he ain't going to develop past 32, 31. This is the player that you're going to get now. This is the Pucaria that we're stuck with now. He ain't going to improve. So what's the point? What's the point? There's literally no point. But anyway, we move anyway. We move, familia. That's my little 2 cents on it. He's 32 years old. He's going to be 33. 33. His contract expires in the 30th of June. Get rid of him. It's time to go now, man. It's time to get rid of Jorginho. I'm sorry. It's time to go. Yeah, thank you for your service. Goodbye. Well, we got this other news as well. Where is it? Here we go. David Raya admitting that he shouldn't have played that ball against Tottenham. Well, it's a bit too early it's a bit too late for that, bro. Like, what is even the point? You know what I mean? What is even the point? There is still more news on Thomas Partey. It's his presence, his quality, Arteta says, his physicality and his experience that we must have missed dearly. The manager remarked about his midfield general who's missed 70 games since joining Arsenal in 2020. Bro, 70 games, bro. 70 games. Bro, that's literally like 2 seasons worth. That's 2 seasons worth of football. This is what I'm saying about Thomas Partey, bro. You can't, I'm sorry, we can't be competing for major honours with somebody that is one of our best players and you're missing 70 games, bro. 70 games. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Like, you can't justify that. I'm sorry. You're one of the biggest earners at the club. Yeah, you're one of our best midfielders. That's without a doubt. And I said that even when top gunners are saying, "Oh, we got Rice. We don't want to have Partey anymore. We don't want to have Partey." I told these Philish that Thomas Partey, when he's fit, it gets into our midfield. He's part of our best midfielders. Oh no, we got Rice. We got Rice. I told these man, but missing 70 games. I'm sorry, I can't accept that. I can't accept that. That's. I'm sorry now. But over here, this on One Football, they say, do you think we should keep Thomas Partey for 1 more year or let him leave on a free next summer? Leave on a free. Are you taking the piss? Are you actually taking the piss? This filo da puta about leave on a free. Are you mad, bro? Are you actually mad? So we're doing freebies again. Is that what we're doing? Just letting players go for nothing, for peanuts, or just let them go for free? I thought we were past that. I thought the way we handled Aubameyang, the way we handled Ozil, we're past that. Why are we letting players go for free? Yeah, we talk about FFP and being sustainable and as a club, self-sustaining model. Yeah, well then make sure you make a profit or make sure you make some money back on every player sale. He should not be going for free. How can Thomas Partey go for free? Thomas Partey go for free. He's one of our best midfielders, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. It is actually crazy. I don't get it, bro. Northside, I thought we were going for a CM. God knows what we do. All reports are just finished up, bro. They chat rubbish, bro. They chat absolute rubbish, bro. Literally chat gas, bro. You know what I mean? I don't know what they're talking about Thomas Partey going for a free. If that out, bro, I'll lose my temper, bro. If we let Thomas Partey go for free, I'll lose my temper, bro. He should not be going for free. He should not be going for free. But anyway, let's move on. Let's move on. What's this here? What's this here? Gabriel Martinelli must adapt. Gabriel Martinelli must adapt to Mikel Arteta's evolution of face the bench role. Bro, facts. Absolute facts. Now, I want to get you lots of opinions. Yeah, let me go through some of the comments before we get on to Martinelli and what you man think about Martinelli. And should he adapt it? Does he have to adapt his game or face being on the bench? Or do you think Arteta is going to play him regardless of form or how well he plays? Let me get through some of the comments here. Give Jorginho about a 1 or 2 year deal. Bro, why? Why, bro? He was one of our worst players against Bayern Munich, and that was a Bayern Munich team. That's probably the worst Bayern Munich team I've ever seen in my life. And I was born in 92. That's the worst. And he couldn't perform against them. I'm not saying he was the only one, yeah? But you're supposed to be a leader. You're supposed to be one of the most experienced players, bro. And that's the best that you can do. I'm sorry, that's poor, bro. I'm sorry, that is poor. I don't think he warrants a 1 or 2 year deal. We should be getting rid of players that aren't good enough, yeah? The manager was ruthless when it came to Xhaka. He got rid of Xhaka. He was ruthless when it came to Aubameyang. He was ruthless when it came to Ozil. So why all of a sudden we're going to keep giving deals to players like Jorginho that don't get in our best starting lineup because they can do a job? Sorry, bro. I disagree, man. I disagree. But big up to everyone that's locked in right now. Make sure you're smashing the like button. Let me go out. I want to read everyone's comments, bro. I want to read everyone's comments. I starred certain ones that we'll get onto in a bit. Big up Northside. Big up to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Going live before I catch a flight. You know what I'm saying? We working out here. That's what we doing. Big up Northside. I would give Partey a 2 year contract. Jorginho can leave. Yeah, but bro, what if he's got a reoccurring injury, bro? You know what I mean? Certain injuries are just going to be reoccurring, bro. If it's that kind of case, I don't need that. I remember when Tottenham had Ledley King. Yeah, he was a great defender. I can't even lie. Ledley King was a bad boy defender, but what was he? Not available. Always on the injections. Never fit. Could only play 1 or 2 games, bro. You can't keep carrying players like this, bro. And I know we're not carrying multiple players because of injuries. We're carrying multiple players because of quality, but we're carrying Fabio Vieira that ain't good enough. We're carrying Lokonga that ain't good enough. Muntavaj that ain't good enough. Reece Nelson that ain't good enough. Yeah. Emil Smith-Rowe that ain't good enough. Yeah. Zinchenko that ain't good enough. That's 6 players already that we're carrying because they ain't good enough. Yeah. And then on top of that, what injured Thomas Partey? If he's injured, bro, we gotta get rid. I'm sorry, you gotta get rid. You gotta be ruthless, bro. We gotta be ruthless. If we want to win major honors and we want the best for this club, we gotta get rid, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. We gotta get rid. We can't have this sentiment. That's the way I see it. You know what I'm saying? Big up, bro. Partey is good. Partey, yes. Jorginho, no. Northside have a safe flight. Come on, big up, bro. Love to everyone that's locked in right now, man. Listen, big up the familia. Time to move on. New experienced players. I think it's time to move on as well, bro. That's it for the bands. What do you think about Zubamendi clear of Jorginho? Listen, I've never watched Zubamendi, bro. I've never watched Zubamendi, so I can't lie to you. You man would have to educate me more about Zubamendi because I don't watch him, so I can't rate him. I'll be real. I'd be real. I've never watched him. I don't really watch La Liga, so I don't know, bro. You let me know if you like Zubamendi. I keep seeing him being linked with Arsenal time and time again. But I don't know if he's that guy. I don't know if he's good enough. I'm just keeping it real. I can't give you an opinion on a player. I don't know, bro. Sorry about that. Jorginho has done well for his rotational role, bro. This is the problem, though. When you have players here that are only good for rotation and are only good to do certain games, yeah, when you need to rely on them, then what? If certain players are out, get injured, season-long injuries like Timber, and then Jorginho has to step in for 20 games, do we trust him? No, we don't. We don't. Every player that we consider rotational, we don't trust them in the long term. If Saka gets injured right now, If Saka got injured earlier in the season, yeah, with 20 games to go, would we say, oh, Reece Nelson, he can do a job, let him come in? Bro, we wouldn't be comfortable. And this is the problem. The drop shouldn't be that far. I'm happy that we've got. Listen, if Martinelli gets injured, yeah, Trossard isn't. Actually, I think Trossard is the better player. But if Trossard gets injured, Martinelli is not a huge step down from Trossard. That's the level that we should have on the bench. That it's not a major drop off from starting 11 to the bench. And at the moment, in certain places, in certain positions, it's major drops in quality. If you take out Odegaard and you put in Fabio Vieira, it's a massive downgrade. Yeah. If you take out Saka and you put in Reece Nelson, it's a huge downgrade. If you take out Havertz and you put in Nketiah, it's a huge downgrade. If you take out who's playing left back now, if you take out Tomiyasu and you put Zinchenko, it's a major downgrade. If you take out one of our centre backs and put Kivior, it's a major downgrade. Do you know what I'm saying? This is the problem. It shouldn't be that high. The drop in level shouldn't be that high. Yeah. For me personally, I want the bench good enough to compete for a starting role at Arsenal. That's what I want to see. You know what I'm saying? Like we see with Trossard, which I think is our best left winger. But there we go. That's personally what I want. Partey is declining and getting old. We need someone like Paulinho. Listen, I don't think he's dropping off in terms of quality, though. I don't think he's dropping off in terms of quality. If I saw a drop off in quality, I'd agree with you. I still think he's playing really, really well. So I don't think there's any need to really change it at the moment with Thomas Partey. I'll keep it real. For me, it's injury. So because it's not, if it was for me, yeah, it's more about quality. And certain players into 31, 32, 33, 34, they still keep their quality. Other players, they drop off. Majority of players, they drop off. And for me, Jorginho is part of those players that have dropped off in quality. He's not as good as what he was when he was younger. Thomas Partey, for me, I don't think using his age is something that you can use as a stick to beat him with, because I don't think that he's dropped off like that. I just think he's had too many injuries, and that's the main problem. Not that he's not good enough, because he clearly is good enough. Look at his performance against Chelsea. Look at his performance against Tottenham. You know that. So I slightly disagree with that. What's this here? What's man saying? What's that? Bro, I don't even know what man's talking about. Jorginho, for his rotational role, has done well. What's this here? What's this here? What's man saying? What's man saying? Lovely grafting. Come on, bro. We out here, bro. We out here. I would like to see a midfield of Rice, Odegaard, and Fofana. You'd like Fofana, yeah? Okay. Tommy Tuchel, watch Rudiger getting cooked today. We'll see. Bro, big up, bro. Big up to the man, then. You know what I'm saying? Listen, let's get on to the next bit of news. And it's about Martinelli. Now, let me know in the comments right now what you guys think about this headline on OneFootball. Gabriel Martinelli must adapt to Mikel Arteta's evolution or face the bench role. For me, this guy needs to step up, bro. This guy needs to step up. Like, honestly, like, it ain't good enough. And he can't keep hiding behind his age. He can't keep hiding behind his age. A lot of times I've spoken about Saka being a one-trick pony. I'm sorry. This guy is also a one-trick pony. Yeah, and his form all season has been dead. I think he's had one season where he's hit over 10 goals. Something like that. Other than that, in the last 4 or 5 years, I think he's only hit like 6, 7, 8 goals a season. Bro, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. And you can't always protect players by, oh, they're developing or they're gonna come good. No. There comes a time where you need to start delivering, because the reality is this: we're now moving past. We're getting to a point where we can compete for Champions League. We can compete for the Premier League. Whether we're going to win it, it's a different thing. But now we need players that can get us over the line. And if you're not good enough, you'll get relegated to the bench. And at the end of the day, Martinelli, for me, hasn't been good enough. This favoritism that Martinelli has to start every game, Arteta needs to stop that. Our best front three at this moment in time is Havertz, Saka, and Trossard. I don't want to see Martinelli. I don't want to see that Filo that's starting, bro. I don't want to see him starting, yeah? And this is a problem. He's not developed as a player. I'll tell you why he's not developed. This guy runs into space. When there's no space, what does he do? What does he do? The only way he can beat a man is by pace. The only way Martinelli can beat a man is by pace. If he doesn't have pace, if he can't beat you for pace, he ain't skilling you up. He ain't gonna beat you one-on-one. Yeah, he's just a kick and push player, bro. Just kicks the ball and runs, bro. Kick and run. This guy's got no flair, bro. And in front of goal, he's got no flipping, bro. He's got, bro. I just don't like him. I don't like Martinelli that much. I'll be real, bro. I don't like Martinelli that much as a football player, bro. He's got no composure in front of goal. He's very easy to read. Yeah, as soon as you get a right back on him that can keep up with him, his pace, he ain't doing anything. He's very one-dimensional, and I've not seen Arteta help him develop his game. I haven't seen it. And for me, he needs to hold bench. I don't think Martinelli's good enough to be in the starting lineup. I really don't. You look even in Europe, yeah? Even in Europe, Trossard was the one coming off the bench. Trossard is the one that scored against Porto. Trossard was the one that scored against Bayern Munich. Trossard was the one that was delivering, bro. Yeah, and even though Saka's not even had his best season, Saka's still statistically doing better than this guy. And Saka's been poor this season. Yeah, overall, Saka's been poor this season. He hasn't been the Saka that we saw last season. Last season, Saka was better, and he's still outdoing Martinelli. I'm sorry, bro. This guy's looking like a sideman's. I don't care about the age. I care about ability. And if it's about age, then hold bench. I'm sorry. This guy's way too one-dimensional. Way too one-dimensional as a player. And his finishing needs to improve. His technique needs to improve. Yeah, he needs to learn how to beat players, not just by using pace, by actually being able to beat a player one-on-one without pace. Yeah, actually have some skills. And I don't know if he can become that player. Yeah, and a lot of times he runs with his head down, all the time running with his head down. He don't look up. Certain times his passes, he's got players running next to him. Havertz making the right run, Saka making the right run, and he doesn't release the ball fast enough. He doesn't give the ball fast enough. Sorry, not good enough for me. Not good enough. His decision making needs to improve. His shooting needs to improve. His 1v1s need to improve. There's a lot there that needs to improve. I'm gonna keep it real, but let me see what you guys are saying. Well, Arsenal didn't want him to go. He's still under contract, but he still went, innit? He still went. So it is what it is. How long are you in Spain? I'm returning back to London today, bro. Northside, what would you do with Kieran Tierney this summer? Bro, Kieran Tierney, he doesn't want to be here. He had an interview on TalkSport, and he said it's very rare for a player to go on loan and multiple times and then come back to the club and be in the starting lineup and be in the manager's plans. So that's basically him alluding to, I've gone out and I ain't getting back into the team. I think he made the example of Saliba went out on loan, came back to the team and got in the starting lineup. He said that is very rare. So I think he's making indirects to say, the manager doesn't want me. The manager doesn't want me to stay. I'm not going to stay. I'm not in the manager's plans. So the fact that I'm out on loan just shows that I'm not in his plan. So listen, if a player doesn't want to be at a club, get rid. You know what I mean? It's like forcing someone to be in a relationship, bro. Like the relationship is just not going to be good. You know what I mean? Because you're forcing that person to be with you. You're not going to get the same commitment. You're not going to say, it's just not the same. There's no, in life, you can't force people to do what they don't want to do. If the player doesn't want to be here and he's falling out with Mikel Arteta, then Kieran Tierney needs to go. You know, in terms of ability, I'd keep Kieran Tierney. Of course I would. Everybody knows that I rate him more than Zinchenko. You know what I'm saying? I rate him more than Kivior, but the problem is not the player's ability. The problem is the player is not happy and the player doesn't want to be here. So for that reason, I'd just let him go, man. It's unfortunate. I'd let him go. But then again, I'd keep him. Listen, if Arteta doesn't win the league, I want Arteta sacked. So if Arteta doesn't win the league, sack Arteta and keep Kieran Tierney because you're getting a new manager anyway. There you go. As simple as that, man. Would you sack Arteta if he wins the league? Yep, I would sack him. 100%. I want him sacked if he doesn't win the league. I don't care anymore. I'm tired of waiting. I'm sick and tired of waiting now. I've had enough of waiting. I've been waiting for 20 years. Big up Northside and the footy community. FYI, responding to that comment, Jorginho is a garden slug. This is Arsenal, bruv, not Burnley. Pensioner leaves raise the standards fan base. Listen, big up, man. Big up. What's this here? Bro, Kendrick dropped that Drake. This really? What's it called? What's it called, bro? Because I'll definitely listen to that. You know what I'm saying? My guy Kendrick. Do you know what I mean? We must raise the standards. Those AFTV Donny's too scared. Don't matter, man. We're out here, bro. We're out here. What's this here? What's man say there? Big up yourself in the mount all the time. Jorginho needs to go. Slow Taraskla. Weak like sponge and soft like Flora butter. I'm surprised he ain't limping like Saka, especially at his age. So I'm saying, man, this guy ain't good enough, bro. He really ain't good enough. Do you know what I mean? But it is what it is. It is what it is, man. Big up to everyone that's locked in right now. Do you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do another what? 10 minutes? 10 minutes, and then I gotta leave because I got a flight to catch. But big up to everyone that's locked in, obviously. It's very last minute to kind of just get some content out to you lot. You know what I mean? Get the chat going. He's a spicy Mudrick. Let's call it Martinelli a spicy Mudrick, bro. Oh my days, I'm telling you. Martinelli is turning weak. I blame Arteta for some parts. He needs to eat some soul food or something. He's eating that rabbit food, man. He's doing too much Uber Eats, bro. That's what he's doing too much Uber Eats. The Brazilian Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah. I remember a really smart guy said that before. Oh my days, I'm telling you. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired of carrying players, bro. I'm tired of carrying players. You're either good enough or go. And I just don't really see Arteta really developing him. A lot of people are attributing what Kai Havertz is doing right now to Arteta. If that's so, if Arteta is so great at developing players, let's keep it real. Why can't he develop Lokonga? Why can't he develop Fabio Vieira? Why can't he develop Marquinhos? Why can't he develop Nketiah? Why couldn't he develop Balogun? You know what I'm saying? Why can't he develop these players, bro? I don't get it. Why can't he develop ESR? Why can't he develop these players, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? So it's easy to say, oh, look at Havertz and look at what he's doing, yeah? Okay, cool. If Arteta is so great at developing players, why can I name like 7, 8 players that are not developing? And if anything, some of them are getting worse. This is why I don't really have faith in Arteta developing Martinelli, bro. I don't think he's that kind of coach. I think he's a coach that puts players in a system and that's it. I don't think he's great at developing players like their weakest attributes. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't made Jesus a better gunman. Let's keep it real. He hasn't. He hasn't developed his finishing. He hasn't developed Nketiah's finishing. He hasn't developed ESR. ESR looks worse than when he got it. You know what I mean? So Nuntaraj, Lokonga, these men are out on loan. Why they're not developing under Super Arteta that develops players so well? There's a lot of players there that you're like, well, if he's so good at developing players, bro, Saka is another one, bro. He's very one-trick pony as well. He hasn't really developed his game. He hasn't developed his game, bro. His 1v1 still need work. Yeah, and he can be very one-dimensional as well. Cut in with the left, shoot. Look for Odegaard. Take away those two things, he ain't doing anything. He ain't doing anything. I've seen it multiple times. I've seen it. You get locked off if you can't cut in on his left, and if you can't find Odegaard in the game because Odegaard's getting bossed in the midfield. That's it. Saka's anonymous. Martinelli, give him no space. Put a fullback that's fast enough to keep up with him. Nullified. Jesus, put 2 guys on him, rough him up a little bit. Nullified. Odegaard, get 2 guys on him, rough him up. Yeah, rough him up, kick him around the pitch. Don't let him have any time on the ball. Nullified. We've seen this. Arteta should be developing these players, saying, listen, this is your weakness. This is what we're going to do in training to develop that and for you to be better in those circumstances. We ain't seen it. Have we seen it? I ain't seen it. Zinchenko, how many times you played him in defense? You played him as a left back. Yeah. Still can't defend. Where's the player development here? Where is the player development? We're buying better players. We're buying Rice. We're buying certain players that can do things, but where's the player development? It's uncomfortable conversations. People that, as soon as, a lot of Arsenal fans, they don't want to hear that. You know what I mean? All they say is, oh, we're doing well. We are doing well, but at the end of the day, there's things that like this that need to be addressed. I just don't think he's that kind of coach. I don't think he's, I don't think he's a manager like that. I really don't. I've seen Arsene Wenger used to get players. This is the difference. Arsene Wenger used to get players like Haleb, Rosicky, Adebayor, Van Persie. All these players developed under him. When Thierry Henry came to Arsenal, they all developed. Most of the time, Arsene Wenger would buy players that are not established great players, that what we now know them to be. Yeah, and he developed them. He'll develop them. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the difference. He would make players improve, not only through the system, but individually in terms of what they need to do. When we bought when we bought Patrick Vieira, he wasn't the Patrick Vieira that we knew. This is the difference. This is the difference. I remember when we bought Adebayor, I didn't know who he was. When we bought Van Persie, I didn't know who he was. When we bought Eduardo, I didn't know who he was. I didn't know who these men were. Rosicky, Haleb, all these players, I didn't know who they were. When he bought Nasri, I didn't know who he was. I look at the players that they became. This is the difference between developing players and just putting them into a system. There's levels to this. There's levels to this, bro. There's levels to this. What's this? Northside, name one Benfica you would like to see at Arsenal. Name one Benfica you'd like to see at Arsenal. What do you mean by that? Rephrase that, bro, because I don't really get the question. Oh, name one Benfica player you would like to see at Arsenal at this moment in time. A player that plays for Benfica that I want to see at Arsenal right now? None. That Benfica team needs to get completely ripped apart and redone. So at this moment, I don't want any player from Benfica to come to Arsenal because none of them are good enough. 100% Martinelli needs to step up his job. I think he will develop with a better manager. I agree, his abilities are not great. I hate when he runs with his head down. Facts. Big up, bro. Big up to you, man. Big up to everyone that's locked in right now. Hold on, let me get on to the last one because I do need to go. Right. Marcus, I just saw this now. Yeah, from just Arsenal news. Do you think Marcus Rashford would fit into the Arsenal side? Are these finished up that are trying to play games? We're trying to get over the line, and these finished up are telling me about would Marcus Rashford get into the Arsenal team? No, that Puta would not get into the Arsenal team. Do you know why? Because he's a clown. He's a clown. We don't need a 100-meter sprinter. We don't need someone that's going to come out with the turkey dinosaurs and come out with the flipping Derrily Dunkers and coming out with the Lunchables and the Capri Suns and the flipping Sunny D's and all that flipping and the Panda Pops and all of that and that flipping Tempe chocolate frogs for all the kids to eat at school. Get me a player, yeah, that is ready and is world class now. I do not need a bum from flipping Man United. This, to me, why are we even being linked to Rashford, bro? Why are we even being linked to Rashford? Why are we even talking about this? Do you know what I'm saying? This is some nonsense, bro. Absolute nonsense, bro. What are we talking about? What we want Welbeck. We want Welbeck part 2. Is that the Bugaria that we want, bro? This is what I'm saying. I see one stupidness. It already starts getting me angry. I'm really starting to get hot. I'm really starting to get high blood pressure. Why is Arsenal Football Club being linked to Rashford? Why? Why? Because of school meals. Nah, bro, I'm done with all of that. If he ain't good enough for Man United and they're in the dumps, why is he good enough for Arsenal? Because at this moment in time, they're not competing for the same things that we're competing. So why the hell are we being linked to Rashford? Bro, I'm sick and tired of this book idea, bro. I'm sick and tired of this rubbish about, oh, Arteta's going to make everybody into an amazing player. It's all BS, bro. I don't want to see that filo da puta with his cocoa head at Arsenal, bro. I don't want to see him at Arsenal, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? That B-Tech soldier boy in flipping Rashford, bro. I don't need soldier boy at Arsenal. I need a proper striker, bro. Rashford should not be starting. I should not even be linked, not even in the same conversation. Don't be. But get him a food there, so get him. Fuck it, bro. Bro. What's going on here? Rashford, bro. I don't need that B-Tech soldier boy. Yeah, let him stay there, bro. Yeah, that B-Tech Rashi soldier boy, he can be there selling school meals, selling fake Xboxes, fake PlayStations, fake Nintendo 64s. He can do all of that. That's what soldier boy does now. Yeah, selling electric scooters. Yeah, e-scooters. Yeah, doing all of that. Going on the Boris bikes and all of that type of stuff. Selling Boris bikes. You know what I'm saying? Doing all of that, but don't come to my club with your bucaria, bro. How much is this guy on as well? 300k, bro. bro, what are you talking, bro? Nah, man's taking the piss, bro. Man's taking the piss. Yeah, what is it there? Wait. A 350 a week and doesn't run, purple patches his way into contracts. Please take Rashford from us, bro. I don't want that flipping Rashford at my club, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't wash it. I don't want it, bro. Yeah? He's a rash. That's what he is. I don't want him, bro. Yeah? I don't need Soldier Boy. Yeah? I don't need Soldier Boy. Yeah? You can keep him. I don't want him at Arsenal. I think Arteta can do another Havertz though. That's mad, bro. Bro. I had enough, bro. Why have we been linked? Why have we been linked to this guy, bro? I just don't understand it, bro. Please see what I'm saying. Please take Rashford from it, bro. This is the type of crap. I'm telling you right now, this will be Welbeck part 2, but it'll be worse. You know why? Because it's going to be on more wages, and he's got this whole clout because Rashford is such a nice guy, such a nice guy. I don't care about nice guys. Yeah, I care about winners. I care about guys that are going to win me the title, bro. I don't care about nice guys, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up Northside, broski. You read normal chats, don't change, broski. You raise the standards. Come on, bro. Of course, bro. You man are family, bro. You know what I'm saying? You man are family. Do you know what I'm saying? You man are family, so of course I'm going to read you those chats, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you lot that are here day in, day out, yeah, you man mean more than just some people that may not watch the chat and just drop a super chat. For me, everything's equal. You know what I'm saying? Everything's equal, bro. I'm never going to stop reading the chats, bro. You man are always going to be part of the channel, which is why I'm even looking to, after match reactions, with my match reactions, making everybody's opinion into a separate video as well. So listen, we'll try to get you lots opinions out there even more. You know what I'm saying? Because you man make the channel, bro. You man make the channel. Without you lot, there is no channel. Do you know what I'm saying? There is no channel, bro. And I'm loving the community that we're building, bro. I'm loving the community that we're building. I'm loving the fact that you man always turn up for, man. Even right now, bro, I got a flight to catch and you man are turning up, commenting. Do you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that because this was very last minute because I almost thought you can't I lost track of thought what I was gonna say. I was reading a comment. Oh my days. Nah, blood taking Rashford and Saka would cook at Arsenal. No. You know what I'm saying? Who let Northside off vapes getting stressed on Rashford news, bro? Bro, who wouldn't get vexed, bro? Who the hell wants Rashford, bro? Who wants Rashford? Come on, bro. That's what I'm saying. This guy's a bum, bro. Hopefully this is just chat. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully this just chat. Northside, the links are not real, bro. That's why I'm not getting, like, if this was confirmed, I'll probably punch the laptop. But it ain't confirmed yet, so I'm not gonna let it stress me too much, bro. But bro, it's unacceptable, bro. It's unacceptable. Keep that Man United nightclub bum who flex handbags out of our club. Don't want that waste man, bro. Don't want him either, bro. Don't want him either. Let him keep. You know what I mean? Like let him keep earning his money over there at Man United, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? The longer he's there, the quicker they can't sort out the bins. They can't sort out the flipping urinals. They can't sort out the blocked toilets. They can't sort out the chicken that ain't cooked. You know what I'm saying? They can't sort out the roof that ain't leaking. Cool. That's exactly the position I want Man United to stay in. I hope Bruno Fernandes and Rashford absolutely rinse Man United for every penny that they got. Big up Northside, I will take Ivan Toney over Rashford, and Toney will be cheaper as well. Northside, get dialed on, bro. He wouldn't jump on, bro. He wouldn't want the smoke. The last time I saw him, he don't want the smoke, bro. He don't want the smoke. Trust me, he doesn't want the smoke. He doesn't want the smoke with me. You know what I mean? But if he wanted to jump on, cool. Absolutely rip him. Absolutely no Diddy. I'd absolutely destroy him, and he knows that. Yeah, man, started watching you from rants. Yo, big up, bro. Big up, my guy. Big up to everyone that's locked in, man. What's this here? Look at this guy. Northside, you have a chiseled jawline, no Diddy. Like, okay, thank you. I don't know. I don't know what to say to that. Northside always speak facts. Love you, bro. Come on, big up to you, bro. Big up to everyone, bro. You know what I mean, big up to everyone that's locked in right now. Big up to everyone. Man's like, he's not wrong though. Like, what's going on with this chat now? Oh my days. Never get notifications when you come on. To be fair, I made this video. I made this video literally 15 minutes ago. Like 15 minutes ago. Nah, it's not even blushing, bro. I'm just like, okay, it's all right. You know what I mean? Like, can we keep on subject, please? Does Northside like gratings? What do you mean gratings? What do you mean gratings, bro? Nah, real talk. Northside, if you keep talking on YouTube, you're gonna miss your flight. 100%. Listen, familia, I gotta go to the airport. Me and Tao. Big up to everybody that's locked in right now. Big up to everybody that's always repping, always everyone that's wishing me a safe flight as well. Big up to you. Thank you very much. I'll be playing FIFA career mode. You know what I'm saying? So big up to FIFA career mode. You know what I mean? Maybe one day I'll play FIFA career mode on my channel when I know how to get it up. But yeah, big up to everyone that's locked in right now. Make sure you hit the like button and all that good stuff. I'm out, bro. Love, familia.